Hey everybody, Moose Cow here with just kind of an end of the round video for round one of Kings and Kaisers, Operation Tannenberg. Madman has already done an in-depth recap for round one, but I figured I would just kind of make a little additional video just kind of talking about it so far and sharing a few notes and things. Primarily of which that this is the first round of combat and this is the casualty bin from that first round. So as you can see, it's quite sizable. Even without the excess amount of British ships, you see there's a lot of units in here. The whites are neutrals that have either been aligned, activated, or just outright destroyed. Yeah, you can see there's quite a sizable amount of units that have been killed and removed from the board. And if you've never played 1914 before, that's pretty standard and typical. Just constant, the game's a meat grinder. You have constant bloodshed, constant battle. There's constantly something happening. That's kind of what makes it so fun. But even on top of that, with our expanded variation of it, it really takes things up to the next level, and there's even more combat because things can get to the front line so much more quicker, and so on and so forth, but within reason. But anyway, yeah, that is kind of typical for the game. One thing I've noticed, just as a kind of a comparison, like say in BBR, you usually have a big round of combat on the first round from the Axis powers. They have to go into France and take Paris, right? And you have the big Paris battle. You have the big sea battles off of the coast of London, off the coast of England, so on and so forth. And then like rounds 2, 3, 4 for the Axis, a lot of the times, not always, but a lot of times it's very much like positioning and stuff. And so like round 2 for Germany, unless they're doing a G2 into Russia, there's not a lot of combat happening. It's mostly like repositioning and getting things from one front to the other and spreading them out elsewhere, which is fine and it's fun, but there's just not a lot of like action going on in those turns very often. Whereas in this game, that is not the case. There is constant warfare. It is round one, and we've had play of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 powers, and at the end of round 3, we will get the national protection war going. So we will have a side war, little side war in China, a civil war happening in round 3. So that's cool. And we'll get more action on that side of the map. In terms of this game itself, Jinx he had a video issue, so he was able to give us a video without audio, which he shared with us, and he's done a really nice recap. I just kind of explained what he did on his turn and so on and so forth. And then Madman rolled his sea battles because he wasn't sure how the defender was going to choose and stuff. But anyway, my point being is that Central Powers are convoying Britain pretty much everywhere. Yeah, they're convoying Britain here, convoy Britain here, and here as well. Here Britain is convoying the Ottomans, but anyway. Oh yeah, and they're even being convoyed over here. So right now Britain is in a pickle of a situation. They make a lot of money. They're making way less money than they usually should because of this right off the bat. So this is going to be quite interesting to see how this pans out and stuff. The French have consolidated their fleet up there, and they got improved sea mines there. So that is cool for them. As the Ottomans attacked the British in Arabia after they aligned it, and then just kind of shuffled my units around pretty much. The Austrians knocked out the British Navy here, and like I said, convoy, and we've gotten action on the Eastern Front, and we've had the Operation Schlieffen Plan, or whatever, the Schlieffen Plan in effect. Yeah, so that is pretty much it. Starting off with a bang. Everybody seems to be enjoying it so far, and hope we, continue to do so. That basically about covers it. The U.S. is still neutral. Japan is building up, preparing to spread, and we got Germans and French Indochina, which I haven't seen before, but that's cool. All right. So anyway, that's about it with this game. Very fun, very cool. We will definitely be seeing some interesting things happen in the next couple of turns or so, and go from there. But yeah, stay tuned. And let's hope I can still roll the dice better, because I'm going to need to as the Ottomans, the sick man of Europe. All right, stay tuned.